morning, students. Warmly welcome to Adarsh Educational Institution. It's my pleasure welcome you all to the online class. In the last class, we discussed the solved problems, and we continue to the remaining solved problems. Now, book back questions. Third one: a torch bulb is rated at 3 volt and 600 milliampere. Calculate its power, resistance, and energy consumed if it is used for 4 hours. We find the power, resistance, and the energy consumed energy. So the given the value, volt is 3 volt, and then current is equal to 600 milliampere. 600 milliampere. So first question is, we find the power. Power, the formula for power is equal to V into I. That means volt into current. So volt 3 volt and 600 milliampere. So that's why if we convert the ampere, so 600 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So we multiple 3 into 600, 1800 into 10 to the power of minus 3. We correct the reading of 1.8 volt. So power is equal to 1.8 volt. And the next one is the resistance. So according to the Ohm's law, what is the Ohm's law? V is equal to IR. So we find the resistance. That's why R is equal to V by I. So according to the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So we find the R. So that's why R is equal to V by I. So 3 divided by V is equal to 3, and then the current is 600 milliampere. So if it is 3, the denominator, the 10 to the power of minus 3, it comes to numerator. The sign value is plus 3. So 3 into 10 to the power of 3 divided by 600. So 3 into 10 to the power of minus, that means 1000. 1000 into 3 is equal to 3000 divided by 600. We divide the 3000 divided by 6, it gives a value of 5. So because of this, listen. So there is this 0 cancels, and then 1 times, and then 5 times 5 6 are 30. So that's why R is equal to 5 ohm. R is equal to 5 ohm. So we find the power and then resistance. Next one is the energy consumed in 4 hours. So P is equal to, already we find the power. So that is called as 1.8 volt, and then time is 4 hours. So energy is equal to power into time. So power 1.8 into time 4 hours. So that's why 4. So 1.8 into 4, that means is equal to 7.2 watt hour. The next question: a piece of wire having a resistance R, that means resistance R, is cut into 5 equal parts. When a wire is cut 5 equal parts. So first question: how will the resistance of each part of the wire change compared with the original resistance if the 5 parts of the wire are placed in parallel? How will the resistance of the combination changes? And the next one is third question: what will be ratio of the effective resistance in a series connections to that of the parallel connections? First question: so each part, because of in a resistance divided into 5 parts, so R is equal to R by 5. So we have R is equal to rho L divided by A. That is, resistivity is equal to rho resistivity, L length, and then area of cross section, area L A. So we know the R is equal to R by 5. That's why R is equal to R by 5 is equal to rho L divided by A. So R is equal to, when 5 we multiple with in another way, so another side. So 5 into rho L by A. And the next one is a parallel connections. So 5 equal parts. So that's why 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, and then 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. So 1 by Rp is equal to 1, R is equal to R by 5. So R by 5 plus R by 5 plus R by 5. So it gives a 1 by R divided by 25. 1 by R divided by 25. So it will be 1 by Rp is equal to the 25 comes to numerator. So 25 divided by R. So when Rp is equal to, when a resistance in parallel is equal to R by 25. And third questions in series connections. 1 by Rp is equal to, we find the 1 by Rp is equal to 25 by Rs. That means series connections. So Rs, we find the Rs. The Rs, it comes to left hand side, Rs, and the 1 is comes to right hand side. So RS resistors in series by R resistors in parallel. Resistors in series divided by resistors in parallel is equal to 25 by 1. So ratio of RS and RP is equal to 25 is to 1. So we find the resistivity, parallel and then series. And then next question, two resistors when connected in parallel give the resultant resistance of 2 ohm. So now two resistors are connected in parallel, the resultant resistance it is equal to 2 ohm. But when I connected in series, when the two resistors are connected in series, the effective resistance becomes 9 ohm. Calculate the value of each resistance. We find the, that means we find the resistors in resistance value in two resistors. So first question, when a series, when a effective resistance is equal to 9, because of when a resistors are connected in series, so R1 plus R2 is equal to 9. It becomes R2 is equal to 9 minus R1. So resistors when connected in parallel, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is equal to half, because of 2 ohm resistance. The effective resistance is equal to 2 ohm. So 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R2 means 9 minus R1. So 1 divided by 9 minus R1 is equal to 1 by 2. So if we plus the 1 by R1 plus 1 by 9 minus R1, so it gives the 9. So because of we multiple the cross multiplications, because of 9 minus R1, so 1 by R1 is equal 1 by R1, it means the plus, so cross multiplication, so 9 minus 1, because of this one, to multiple with 9 minus R1, so it becomes 9 minus R1 plus R1 plus R1, this R1, so this R1, so divided by R1 in R1 into 9 minus R1 is equal to half, that means 1 by 2. So we cancel this minus R1 plus R1, so it comes to 9 divided by 9 into R1, so 9R1 minus R1 square is equal to 1 by 2. So 18 is equal to minus R1 square minus 9R1. So this right hand side values which comes to left hand side, so the signs will be changes. So negative signs it comes to positive signs. So R1 square is equal R1 square plus 9R1 plus 18 is equal to 0. So you should write a R1 minus 3 into R1 minus 6 is equal to 0. When it is R1 is equal to 3 comma 6, when it is given R1 is equal to 3, the R2 is equal to the already they formula, they make in formula 9 minus R1. So R 9 minus 3, R1 is equal to 3. So R2 is equal to 6 ohm. When if you are giving an R1 is equal to 6, it becomes R2 is equal to 3. R2 is equal to 9 minus R1. 9 minus 6 is equal to R2 is equal to 3 ohm. And the next one is how many electrons are passing per second in a circuit in which there is a current of 5 ampere. They given a per second time is equal to 1 second, and then they given a current is equal to 5 ampere. So the circuit, how many electrons can passes through per second in a circuit? So if it is calculated, the I is equal to current is equal to Q by T. So if you find the Q, so Q is equal to I into T. So I is equal to 5 into T is equal to 1. So 5 coulomb. Q is equal to charge is equal to 5 coulomb. So the already if you know that 1 electron is equal to 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So if you find the 5 electrons, so 5 electrons is equal to 5 into 10 to 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So if we multiple with 5 into 1, so it gives a 5, and then divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. The 10 to the power of minus 19, it comes to the numerator, it will change the negative positive signs. So the sign values, what's it, this it comes to the 10 to the power of 19, 10 to the power of 19. So 10 to the power of minus 19 in this guide, so this one is a wrong, so you should write corrections, so you should write the correct answers. So 10 to the power of 19, that means this comes to the numerator, the negative signs it changes to positive. So 5 divided by 1.6, it gives a 3.125 into 10 to the power of 19 electrons. So this is the correct one. So you change that values in your guide and you should write the correct answers. And the next one is a piece of wire of resistance 10 ohm is drawn out, so that is the length is increased to 3 times its original length. The length it is increased by 3 times. So they calculate the new resistance. To calculate the new resistance, when the length increased by 3 and then area of cross section, that means the cross sections will be reduced by 3. So the length will be 3L, that means 3L, length 3L. So while area is equal to A by 3. So new resistance will be RL, that means R 3L, that means 3L, length RL divided by A. Formula rho is equal to RL divided by A. So L means 3L, so R into 3L divided by area A by 3. So the 3 into 3, it comes to the numerator. So 3 into 3, 9. So R 9L divided by A. So already they give the value of 10 ohm. So RL by A is equal to 10 ohm. Already they given. So 9 into RL by A is equal to 9 into 10. So it gives a 90 ohm. This is the answer. And the next one is the formula. So you should write your formula in your classwork notes. So after complete the problems, you should write a formulas. There are 25 formulas are there. Just I revise that the formulas or remember that the formula. First one is the electric current. Electric current, the unit of electric current is equal to ampere. It's a formula. I is equal to Q by T. I is equal to Q by T. Suppose if you find the charge, that means Q is equal to I into T. Next one is the potential difference. Potential difference is a unit is volt, and then formula is V is equal to W by Q. That means work done by charge. V is equal to work done by charge. If you find that work done, so W is equal to V into Q. Now if you are find the Q is equal to W by V. And then Ohm's law, its unit is ohm, and then Ohm's law V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. So if you find the R, V divided by R. Suppose if you find the I, V by R. And the next one is a resistivity. So resistivity, so the unit is ohm meter. Resistivity unit is ohm meter. The resistivity is equal to rho is equal to RA by L. That means resistivity into area of cross section, area divided by length. And then next one is a conductance. Conductance G is equal to 1 by R. That means 1 by resistance. So 1 by R, that means a resistance. Its unit is mho. Its unit is mho. And the next one is the conductivity. Conductivity is equal to 1 by sigma is equal to 1 by rho. Sigma is equal to 1 by rho. So that means 1 divided by resistivity. So value is mho meter. So its unit is mho meter. Its unit is mho meter. And the next one is the seventh one. Equivalent resistance in a series combination. What is the formula? Rs is equal to R1 plus R2. If you are connected in more resistance, you are that means NR plus NR. So number of resistance are increases, the resistance will be increases. So Rs is equal to, if you are connected in a 5 resistors, that means Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. If you are connecting in more resistors, that means plus NR. And the next one is equivalent resistance in parallel combination. That means 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. It's the same as the series connections. So if you are connected in a more resistors, if you are plus 1 by NR. Series connecting of parallel resistors. Series connecting in parallel resistors. That means R total is equal to Rp1 plus Rp2. Resistors in parallel 1 and then resistors in parallel 2. And the next one, parallel connections of series resistors. Parallel connections of series resistors. In by 1 by R total, that means 1 by R resistors in total is equal to 1 by R series 1 and then 1 by R to series 2, serial connections. Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating is already, if you know, H is equal to I square RT. H means for heating. That means Joule's law of heating, I is equal to directly proportional to the square of the current, and then next one is the directly proportional to the resistance, and then next one is the directly proportional to the time. And H is equal to VIT. That means VIT. T is the same. This one is also same. So because of V is equal to IR, so V is equal to IR. So if you should write a V into I into T. Next one is a Ohm's law. Next one is a Ohm's law. So already you should already we see the Ohm's law. That means V is equal to IR. That means I is directly proportional to V. So the directly proportional, this 1 by R is a proportionality constant. So 1 I is equal to 1 by R into V. So V is equal to IR. And then electric power. Electric power means power is equal to work done by time. So work done is equal to V into I into T divided by T, or as well as VI, or as well as to should write a V into I. So power is equal to V into I. So next one is the unit is watt. Its unit is power is watt. Is the power, electric power unit is watt. And the next one is the 1 unit, that means 1 kilowatt. So 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt hour. So 1000 watt hour is equal to 1000 into hour. 60 hour, it contains 60 seconds and 60 minutes. So 3600. So into 3000. So 36 into 10 to the power of 5 joule, or as well as you should write 3.6 into 10 to the power of 6 joule. Its unit is joule. And the next one is a electrical energy. Electrical energy, that means E is equal to power into time. That means VI into T. So VI into T, or as well as you should write V into Q. And the next one is if n resistors are connected in parallel combinations, Rp is equal to R divided by N. R divided by N. And the next one, electric current. Electric current I is equal to charge by time. That means I is equal to Q by T. And the next one is specific resistance or electrical resistivity of a material. The electrical resistivity, that means rho is equal to resistance into area of cross section divided by length of conduction. That means rho is equal to RA divided by L, RA divided by L. And then its unit is ohm meter. And the next one is electrical resistance. Resistance is equal to voltage by current. That means R is equal to V by I. According to the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So its unit is ohm. And then the next one is electrical conductance. Electrical conductance. The electrical conductance, that means G is equal to 1 by R. That means 1 by resistance. G is equal to 1 by V. Its unit is mho. Its unit is mho. Next one is the electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity is equal to sigma is equal to 1 by rho. That means 1 by resistivity. So sigma is equal to L by R into A. So as well as its unit is mho meter. And next one is the electric power. The electric power, that means P is equal to work done by time. That means W by T, or energy into time. Energy into energy divided by time. So power is equal to work done by time or energy by time. Its unit is watt. And the next one is Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating. So Joule's law already should if you see the Joule's law, so V is equal to IR. So H is equal to I square RT, or as well as H is equal to VI T. And then according to Ohm's law, I is equal to 1 by R into V. So V is equal to IR. So the electric potential difference, that means potential difference V is equal to what done by charge. V is equal to W by Q. W by Q. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this video.